Okay, guys, we are back with Game 3 of our NBA Finals preview. We're going to be here in Cleveland. Um, now, the last couple of games, well, especially the second game, we tried to do our 1 minute three-pointer challenge where we basically try to beat the Warriors with their own game. We're going to be doing something uh, a little different in that this time our challenge is going to try to resemble what we've actually seen in games 1 and 2, in that in this game it's a 1 minute quarters, and we are going to be only allowed to try to ISO and then shoot with LeBron. So we're going to get LeBron the ball. We're going to say James isolation on this left side, and he misses. So that's our challenge here in this game. Is we're just gonna ISO James literally every time down the floor. And try to get the win. And we're gonna see if this works, because again, these are only 1 minute quarters, so it'll be interesting to see what we can do. I know the defensive settings are going to be a little different in that. There we go. Good defense there. Good. ISO play. On the screen. Contested shot. Oh, almost. So the defensive settings are a little different, obviously, because in real life, what we've seen is LeBron defensively with a mismatch like on Curry. I know late in the game last night, in Game 2, we saw LeBron up on Curry, playing, I thought, good defense, but Curry was able to just still hit his shot. Obviously, Curry just had an off night, so that was really interesting to see him. With, I think it was at one point in the fourth quarter, he only had 13 points, and it was one of those things that. Okay, we're gonna run another isolation play. Let's see if we can. Yes. Get it back to James. That was terrible. That was not a good play. That's right. But Curry only had how many points, and that's Richard Jefferson. It's definitely not. And the foul. Maybe it wasn't foul. I don't know. Looked like a decent amount of contact. Okay, good way to end the quarter there, and missing another shot. So I mean, to see Curry with only 13 points, just a bad shooting night. But again, Klay Thompson, it didn't matter, because what's great about the Warriors is you don't just have Stephen Curry, this amazing shooter. You got Klay Thompson, who in his own right is also a really good shooter, and was also putting up 34 points or something. And so even if Curry had a bad night, he made plays at the end, where they double teamed him at the top of the key, and then it was an easy, wide open, Clyde to Glide Drexler floater into the lane, and to tie the game there. And so it will be very interesting to see if Cleveland can keep this up. I know with Kyrie Irving out, everyone, I know the media basically just said they thought the series was over. But I think LeBron is just, again, I will say that he's a great player, and he is willing his team to these wins, and That's a bad shot, actually. Maybe okay. Okay, we're gonna do it with literally down. So, I totally forgot my train of thought. I do that a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah, James is willing his team to win, and I don't think that. No, we didn't get to LeBron, but that's. Oh, he's got these role players, and it's to me, it's just like in 2007 when we went to the finals against the Spurs and didn't win any games. It was LeBron James and a bunch of guys that just a bunch of scrubs. I mean, there's definitely some talent there, and these guys know their roles. But okay, we got subs. Down back in the game. Okay. So I think we're going to try to go for a 2 here. I know there's 53 seconds left. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing that LeBron James can do to will his team to win. Take it to the rack like that. Now, obviously, overtime in game 1 did not work out too well because he did not take a good shot. Overtime in game 2 did not work out well. Going into overtime did not work out well because he fouled him. I guess for some reason he fouled him. Because even though he got to the basket, Iguodala played great defense. Now I know that earlier in the game or in the fourth quarter, whenever it was, great miss. That's highly, highly important for us there. When he was basically absolutely fouled. We're just going to take the last shot here. And so we lose. Again, maybe not great shot selection. But again, of course he came down and he absolutely got fouled when they said it went out of bounds on him. But those are the kind of calls that everyone's gonna comment on comment boards. Everyone's gonna talk about on the internet. But there's really, what are you gonna do? You know, and then other guys are saying, oh well, it doesn't matter if he got fouled there. He traveled. Well, did he travel? I don't know. I actually wasn't paying enough attention to the play to really be able to tell you. Now, this is the disappointing thing. Andrew Bogut, like I said, I'm from Utah, I'm a University of Utah student and fan. I'd like to see him do better than he's done. I don't know why if they don't really have much of an inside presence, if the Cavaliers do not have much of an inside presence, why are they not working into Bogut? I mean, the reason why they lost the game last night, I thought, is they didn't get to the line. They didn't get to the line because they didn't take it to the inside. They didn't take it. They didn't post into the rep. They took a bunch of jump shots. And yeah, the Warriors are a great shooting team. When your team's off and you got a guy like Bogut, why not get it inside to him against Mozgov or whoever they got there. Anyways, that's our challenge. We tried. We were close. Obviously, James had 6 points, and he had all the team's points like we would have hoped. That was our challenge, was to try to just win by isolating LeBron, and he did pretty good. Again, I'm not great at this game, but that's our game 3 preview. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see what happens next game. I don't know what we're gonna do. Again, I think I'm probably gonna switch it be the Warriors, just to kind of switch it up. And I think the challenge for game 4 will try to be to beat it with no threes. But that's our game 3 NBA Finals preview. The Warriors beat us 8-6. And we'll see what happens in the actual game 3 on Tuesday in Cleveland. I'm really excited. This is an amazing series. I literally have never seen anything like it. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoy the videos, like and comment. Tell me what you want to see next in these next couple of games, and maybe I'll do something. If you've got a better challenge, if you got a better idea for a challenge, let me know. But yeah, this is NBA 2K13. It's our finals preview between the Warriors and Cavs. We'll see you back here for game 4. Thanks, guys. Bye.